Hello and welcome to my guide to achieve gold in Super License S7. It's a one lap time attack around Laguna Seca Raceway using the Super Formula SF19 Honda car. It's very fast, it's got a very high downforce and it's mind-bendingly fast around the corners. It certainly takes a bit of getting used to. I use manual gears and no assist apart from ABS on weak. You'll need to achieve a time of less than 1 minute 7.3 to get gold. I've done it in 1 minute 4.710. So I'll show you how I did it. So start in 5th gear, full throttle, keep it to the left the shortest line possible and bring it back to the right, and I'm going to hit the brakes just before I get to that last marker board on the right hand side there. It says 1 on it and there's a white line on a track just before it. Now this is a double apex corner, so go quite deep into it and then turn quite sharply and then full throttle out. So down into gear 1, have it slow down, back up to gear 3, full throttle for the exit, and bring it back to the left hand side. I'm just going to hit the brakes very briefly for this next turn, just before the last marker board on the left hand side that says 1 on it, and I'm going to turn it in, keep it in gear 4 and straight back on the power. And this next corner is absolutely full throttle, do not brake, do not lift, just try and take a really smooth line for it, you know, clipping the inside apex and the outside apex. Bring it back to the right hand side in 6th, and this next corner here I'm going to brake very briefly, just gently, just when I get to this last marker board on the right hand side. I'm going to downshift to gear 4 and try and get to the red and white apex curb left hand side and then straight back on the power, and that'll carry it through the corner. Move back to the right hand side, up through the gears. Now this next corner is absolutely flat out, do not brake, do not lift. I'm going to turn in just before I get to the last marker board on the right hand side and try and aim for that red and white apex curb on the inside, but try not to hit the sausage curb. Run it all the way out to the right hand side, but don't go over track limits. So just coming up to the brow of the hill here for the corkscrew. Just as you come over the brow of the hill, there's a little white line on the right hand side. It's midway between the two marker boards here, there, 3 and 2. That's where I'm going to hit the brakes and I'm going to downshift to gear 2, and then straight back up to gear 3 and just gently give it a bit of throttle just to balance it and steady it as you go down the actual full corkscrew, and then full back to full throttle. This next corner is absolutely flat out, do not brake, do not lift. Take a smooth line, bring it back to the left, and this penultimate corner here, just brake quite gently when you get to that last marker board, keep it in 5th gear, aim for that inside apex curb and straight back on the power, and I'll bring it back to the right hand side for the last corner. I'm going to brake midway between the two marker boards here, let's say 3 and 2, down into gear 1, and back up to gear 2, better traction, up to gear 3, up to gear 4, and gear 5, and over the line 1 minute 4.710. I hope you found that useful and it helps you to achieve gold yourself. It certainly took me a few attempts in this car on this track, so you have to change the way you kind of think about the corners and do it more on anticipation rather than actually reacting to it, because it's just so fast. Anyway, I hope you found it useful. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you for Super License S8. Thanks for watching.